today. From Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first-half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That's complete to DK Metcalf.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Second and 6. He finds his man complete. It's Bush.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this down only to the 18. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He punted 5 times in the win. Yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Complete. It's Johnson.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run straight ahead here with White. And he gets it down to the 32.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Marcus Davenport has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And his throw is incomplete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Blankenship's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 21 carries, 73 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 6-0 our score after 1. Second and 6. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Back to throw here. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. They get the sack on the blitz, but it was 3rd and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought it worst. Quarterback sneak, try and pick up the 1st down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise and maybe hit something deep.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Johnson's got it complete. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Johnson.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, they'll throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. So a little more space to work with here from the 13. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Jets at 6-2 to start play. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And Oliver gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Logan Cook now. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for New York. And he's able to get it out of there. On the punt, return of 4, and the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. Carolina getting set to take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
2nd and 2. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Back to throw again. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Back to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it now 13-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 4. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, and that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And you can see there is the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. The Colts trying to hold on and claim victory. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Michael Thomas, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3. And it takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Well, the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw here. That's out to Hill, right side complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Rams, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's DK Metcalf running the sled. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man Johnson. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Juwan Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Well, they're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
2nd and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
And that one off the mark. A little late with the throw.
Here's the Panthers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And the Jets will take over.
And New York set to take the field.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 9 now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. That one complete to Hill. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 yards there for number 15.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something to feel still a benefit to this squad.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by Butker is on target,
and it makes the score 21-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one into the hands of Metcalf. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll set up to throw. It's caught. This is White. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. It fights him off, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Jets on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. He gets it left side to Johnson. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll drop to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Quinnen Williams drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. They juked him. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
49 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game. And they take a knee. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. But, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf, and today that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So for Carolina, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.